Raphael. Nice to meet you.
And
I'm Kate.
I'm Gig. All right. Hey, congratulations. How does it feel introducing season 2 of Undone here at WonderCon?
It's really exciting. It's great to be here and great to be talking about the show and to hear kind of the interest and the great questions we've already heard so far.
It's pretty cool. I mean, this is a show that it's a long process. It's a long road to get here. And so it's very exciting to see our baby taking its first steps and kind of go, oh, it's alive. We made a thing and now we get to talk about it. And it's not just our own little thing in our own little room anymore.
Now, when this show came out, right before the pandemic, people were talking about it, the Retroscope live action animation and all this kind of stuff. And then all of a sudden pandemic hit and then there's someone just hit the big pause button. How did you guys have to endure through that just to get season 2 off the ground?
Oh yeah, we're the real victim here. Let's be clear about that. I think we both had other concerns, but yeah, making season 2 was definitely it was a curveball that we had to figure out.
Right. Yeah, it was a complicated process in terms of figuring out the production. How do we move forward? Can we move forward? Is it ethical to move forward? And then ultimately had to devise ways that felt safe and follow the guidelines. And all the studios had to figure out, well, what is safe? And so that meant daily testing and having a COVID officer on set and really limiting the number of people who were on set and only having 2 actors working with each other at a time for a while, so it was complicated in terms of figuring out how to actually do the production.
Even because it's the show is coming out now because it is such a long process, and there have been a lot of new ways to make shows since we started doing this season. For example, people have gotten vaccinated. When we were shooting the show, no one was vaccinated. So even kissing scenes, we would put up some plexiglass sometimes and angle the cameras, didn't have to actually kiss.
Right.
We were very careful, yeah.
Right, exactly.
But I think smartly in a way that you can't actually see while watching the show. It doesn't feel like a COVID-affected season of television.
Hey, trust me, I seen season 2 and I was going, wow, they're so lucky that they're in Mexico. And then I was and then everybody was going, wait a minute, they're not in Mexico.
That's right.
But
yeah.
that's great. We want you to forget about all the precautions we took. We're shooting in studio with no sets, no nothing. When you're watching the show, you can just get lost in the show.
That's actually a pretty great metaphor for the experience of COVID, is that in our minds we could go anywhere, but in reality we were physically in one space, which is the actors were physically in one green screen studio space, but in the show we get to go to Mexico and other places, and it's pretty fun.
Much like automated Zoom backgrounds that can put you on a roller coaster, but with a lot more specificity,
right.
I would say our show.
Exactly.
So many twists and turns I'm not going to reveal, but I do want to basically talk about, I'm not going to reveal it, but I'm going to say it felt like there were 2 different endings to this series. Was that done on purpose? And are you even open to a 3rd season, or are we concluding this?
We're definitely open to a 3rd season.
We are very open to a 3rd season.
If
Jeff
Bezos
Bezos is watching this,
get back from the moon
and give us a 3rd season.
No, we would love to, and we love that that's your interpretation of it, because that is the intention. Always, actually, with every scene in the show, is that it can be interpreted many different ways, and to always raise those questions instead of giving answers.
But hopefully the season is also satisfying on its own. It isn't going to leave you being like, "What? That's it?" Because
right.
we wanted to tell a full story, and we did. But it's definitely a story with more loose ends open and more places to go.
Oh, great. So you're saying that now you're just going to make me think whether it's real or not real, back and forth.
That's the show,
Now
baby.
it's all open-ended again.
That's the show.
Yes.
So it's not a foregone conclusion for sure.
Nothing is ever concluded for sure.
Unless you conclude for yourself, and then that's your choice.
Most excellent. Well, hey, congratulations for making season 2 of Undone. You have to realize some of us waited for a very long time.
No, thank you for waiting and thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you so much.